Before I begin, I would like everybody to smile. Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, shit, wait a minute. Oh, my bad.
Okay, got it. Okay. Good evening, friends, family, teachers, administration, and my fellow graduates. My name is Annika Wynn, and I am your senior class president for the class of 2022. Before proceeding further, I would like to acknowledge the land of the Duwamish that we are currently on. It is my honor to stand in front of you all and celebrate the many accomplishments of Franklin's class of 2022. I would also like to thank my classmates for helping build this amazing Quaker family and everyone that has helped us along the way. This year was full of ups and downs, but I would like to thank everyone for joining us today. Before I pass on the mic, I would like to give you this to think about. The journey doesn't start at the beginning, it begins at the end. Congratulations, graduates, and thank you. And I would now like to direct your attention to Isaiah Banks, who will be singing our Black National Anthem.
Please stand for the Black National Anthem. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven rings with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as a listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling seas. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. And sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day's begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Thank you, Isaiah. Hello, everybody. My name is Kelly Tang, and I'm the class of 2022 Vice President. Can I please have our top scholars stand, please? I would now like to introduce the valedictorian of our senior class, Ying Ying Zhu, and our salutatorian, Caitlin Brent. I would also like to honor our class top scholars listed in the pamphlet. Their gold stoles represent their academic excellence. Please help me congratulate these top 30 scholars for their hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Angel Dong. I am the senior class treasurer, and I would like to proudly announce our student speakers, Delano Cordova and Sammy Casa.
Hey Quakers, how y'all feeling? You know how we roll. We gotta do joke of the day first. One last one, I promise. All right, Sammy, why do bad high school students always carry scissors?
Delano, I do not know for the millionth time.
Because they always cut class.
Was that good enough? Nah, not at all.
All right, you can take a seat now. Anyways, you know, it's really amazing to think how far we've really come. If you told me 13 years ago in kindergarten that I would be standing on this very stage giving a speech, I would be in disbelief. Back then, all I wanted to do was play club hang with my friends, get that one cute girl to like me, and become a Power Ranger in the future. Needless to say, my priorities have changed throughout the years. The Power Ranger thing is just on hold for now. Nowadays, I have so many things to keep track of and so many things to worry about. I usually end up stressing about all of my homework, getting my content for the yearbook deadlines, planning assemblies and dances for ASB, and the list goes on. I'd like to say that I successfully completed all my work on time and to the best of my abilities, but to say that it was all me isn't true. I really realized it when I had to give a speech at the Alumni Association dinner about what I loved at Franklin. Though there were many things that define Franklin, the one thing that has kept me going through my 4 years of high school is the amazing Franklin community. As many of you know, I went to Washington Middle School, and I was one of the few token Asian kids in the Smart People program, right? In the moment, it felt great to be recognized for my intellect, but looking back, I had to be whitewashed just to fit in, even a little bit. The people there never really accepted me and never took the time to really reach out. Fast forward to freshman year, I met this one really tall white boy with a high-pitched voice and a dumb smile plastered on his face. This man became my best friend in the world and one of the few people that makes me feel at home. After meeting Zach, I met so many new people and made so many new connections here at Franklin. These are the people that I love. You guys. These are the ones that see me for who I am, the ones that I don't have to be someone else around, the ones that check in with me when I'm feeling down. Without having met everyone, I really wouldn't be the person I am today. If I hadn't met Sammy, I would have never stepped out of my comfort zone. If I hadn't met Jason, I would have never learned how to deal with my emotions. If I had never met Quinnen, I would have never learned that the only person that you have to beat is yourself from yesterday. Everyone has taught me a lesson or has impacted my life for the better. Though by far the most influential person in my life would have to be my sister, Jada. Jada was the one that laid down the tracks, and I was the one that sped down them. My sister started violin in elementary school, and I went on to be a first-chair violinist at both Washington and Franklin. My sister started doing yearbook, and I ended up becoming the yearbook business manager. And although she was never in ASB, she helped her friends while they were in ASB, and I ended up becoming the ASB vice president. She likes to joke that I want to be her so bad, but I joke that that she was the prototype and I'm the finished product. Without her, I wouldn't be the Delano that you all know. Overall, the biggest lesson that I learned at Franklin wasn't taught to me on a whiteboard or a projector, but in the halls, in the commons, and the many, many flights of stairs. Anywhere that people interact, you can feel the love exuding from every inch of that building. The people that you meet and the lessons that they provide are than any formulas or ambiguous facts that you have to memorize. With that, I look forward to our future successes, may that be finishing college, putting food on the table, finally applying for a full-time job, or even just putting together a really cute outfit. Each and every one of you was made for great things, so don't keep those great things waiting. All love, brothers and sisters.
Hey, can we get some love for Delano Cordova with that amazing speech? That's my brother for real. I love you to death. Hey, Quakers. That might be the last time y'all hear that from me. I don't know if that's a good thing or a sad thing, but I cannot say that I didn't enjoy it. Franklin has been another home to me. When I first came into the school on freshman orientation, earlier than everybody else, because my sister, Eleni Casa, was in ASB and dragged me along to help. I thought it would just be another school that I can't wait to graduate from. I was then sucked into the community and fell in love with it. From the dances, to the sports, to the games, to the assemblies, whether that was getting pied in the face or testing if bananas are slippery in class, I accepted Franklin for what it was and what it meant to me. Not just some school with random people, but a school with the best students and the best environment. I go to school every day with a smile on my face. I might be ready to cry or half asleep, but I am never sad or angry that I'm at Franklin. I made some lifelong friendships and bonds that are unbreakable. Y'all know who you are. Sorry. And I would not trade that experience I had at Franklin for the world. Every day greeted by smiles, to handshakes, to hugs. Then you get to class to crack jokes and complain about homework that you completed 4 hours ago because you forgot about it and had to pull an all-nighter. And no one really does it like us, right, Quakers? Especially the class of 2022. Some of my favorite memories was the Cleveland versus Franklin volleyball game, where we had it so packed and loud that they had to form new guidelines to stop us Quakers. Then the football game, where we were supporting and handling business from the sideline. Don't even get me started on the assembly. We were the loudest, and we even crowd surfed a student. Thanks, Earl. As a matter of fact, the time I spent at Franklin has been some of the best, most confusing times, with COVID playing such a significant factor, yet no other class, either Franklin, Cleveland, anywhere, is touching the class of 2022 Quakers. And it has been my honor to be president for the past 4 years, and nothing would ever take this proud feeling away from me. I've been helping around the school since freshman year, and it really amazes me seeing all the cool pathways that everyone is going on, whether that's college, a gap year, working, internships, or traveling, or whatever your heart really desires, because that's what matters. I'm standing here in front of all of you guys, taking in the wonderful things you are going to do and ready to witness this graduating class, whether that's the cure for cancer, new renewable energy, or just Caleb being Caleb. He told me to throw that in. But back to the topic, you have made it. Give yourself a big round of applause, because it is a big accomplishment, and you should be proud of yourselves. All these people in the stands are here for you, and they are with me when I say that we are proud of you. I could not have asked for better classmates, friends, and fellow graduates, and I cannot say that I love you guys enough. You have made me the happiest through tough times, and knowing that I am graduating with such wonderful people will be a story that I tell my kids, and their kids, and whoever I really meet, because I'm rocking Quaker forever. Yet this speech was hard to write, I'm not gonna lie. I stayed up late at night wondering what I was going to say, how to make it professional, was it good enough, and all that good stuff. But in the end, it all came to me. Yet there is one thing that stayed consistent and at the end of my speech each and every time. Come on, you guys know what it is. Let us get a big one for the one time. Remember to be Franklin all day. Every day! God, you're about to make me cry. I love each and every one of you, and thank you for making Franklin a second home to me. Look, Mama, I made it. Sammy Casa, signing out. I love y'all.
Hello, everybody. My name is Anaya Glover. I am your class of 2022 secretary, and I am here to introduce our keynote speaker, Mr. Lamb.
Good evening to the larger Franklin family and the class of 2022. I want to invite you to think back to your life in September of 2018. You were about 14 years old. You had on wired headphones because you didn't own AirPods yet. You were listening to the #1 song in the country at the time, which was, you guessed right, God's Plan by Drake. Yep. You were planning on checking out the top grossing movie in America over the weekend, which was Black Panther. Yep. And of course, you had just downloaded this little known, rarely used social media app that no one really knew about called TikTok. You lived in an entirely different world back then. What did it feel like to walk through the front doors and into your first period class? You had a lot of ideas about what high school would feel like. You envisioned dances, joining clubs, going to assemblies, checking out sports, meeting new friends. You were, of course, looking for identity, connection, and belonging. You had not yet heard the phrase social distancing. Your high school experience did not go the way you thought it would. Think back to March 11th of 2020. Do you remember what happened that day? That was the day that we announced school would be closed for 2 weeks because we hoped that would be long enough for COVID to come and go. 2 weeks became 6 weeks, then 6 weeks became the rest of the school year, and into the next year, and now here we are. 4 years ago, you lived in an entirely different world. Here's another phrase you previously never heard of: learning loss. How many of you have heard this idea that because we weren't in school in person, you lost a lot of learning, you fell behind? I don't think people who talk about learning loss have ever met Franklin's class of 2022. They don't know about you. They don't know about what you've been through, what you've overcome, what you've built and created, and the legacy you're leaving behind at Franklin. They don't know that you marched united for Black lives when you shut down Rainier Avenue to protest the murder of George Floyd. Yep. They don't know that you rallied to stop AAPI hate as people of Asian descent, particularly the elderly, were brutally assaulted in the streets. They don't know that you learned to become a public health advocate who helped us figure out how to do school as safely as possible. They don't know that you became human rights activists who put up wire hangers around our building after hearing of a recently leaked Supreme Court decision to remind us of where we've been and where we must never return. They don't know that you are the first graduating class in history to study geometry, Spanish, ceramics, even woodshop on Microsoft Teams. How do you come together? How do you come together when you're required to be 6 feet apart? How do you build community when the person next to you could infect you? How do you fight one pandemic when you have multiple other pandemics breathing down your neck at the same time? These are impossible questions to answer. And yet, these are questions that Franklin's class of 2022 has answered and will continue to answer for a long time. So to anyone still worried about learning loss, make no mistake. There has never been another class that has been forced to learn so much in so little time. And so to the class of 2022, I want to remind you that you've already been confronted with the impossible, and the fact that you are here in this moment means you won. You've gone through what no one else in this stadium has had to go through, you have overcome more than any other class before you. Whatever challenges come your way in the next chapter of your life, you are more than ready to take them on. Class of 2022, we are so proud of you. We are inspired by you. You are a compassionate, intelligent, and relentless community of young people who will fight for a better world. And we are ready to follow your lead now. Congratulations, class of 2022.
What's going on, y'all? Yeah, you all so beautiful, so beautiful. You know. Good evening, everybody. My name is Andrew O'Connell, and I'm your proud principal of Franklin High School. And I want to start by bringing the energy up just a little bit, okay? Do we have any Franklin graduates in the audience? If you're a Franklin graduate, make some noise. You know, okay. So I'm going to need your help. And I hear you over there, Jaden. I see you. I need your help. I want to spend just a minute of my time tonight teaching you all a little call and response. And some of you that are Franklin graduates are going to know what I'm talking about, okay? So when I say, who's in the house, that's you all say, Quakers in the house. You know, okay? And then when y'all graduate and take this with you, you'll remember it for the rest of your life, because this is part of being Franklin, okay? So let's try it out. Who's in the house? Quakers in the house, you know. Who's in the house? Quakers in the house, you know. Okay, we're getting there. But I need it a little bit louder so people outside can hear, people at the top of the Space Needle can hear, and yes, of course, so those bulldogs up on 23rd Avenue and the CD can hear. Okay? Let's get it one more time. I need it loud though. And y'all can join in now too. Who's in the house? Quakers in the house, you know. Okay. I like that. Thank you. So class of 2022, congratulations. I want to say that first and foremost. Congratulations, and I love y'all more than you can believe. But you've not done this alone. You have people in your corner who have helped you, who have supported you, who have guided you to reach today. There are, of course, the first teachers in your life, your family, your parents, your guardians, and your other loved ones. You also have your teachers. Give it up for the teachers in the back, y'all. Yeah. You have your mentors, your religious leaders, your counselors, other trusted adults. These are all people who have helped you reach today. You also have a few people who have helped keep us safe throughout this crazy, crazy year. And I have to give it up to Kelly Sashir and Mr. Greg Tefasau for the ways you have supported us and kept us safe through this year. Thank you very much. And they've been under the leadership of the Supreme Leader Mike Wells and Ben Coulter. So thank you all for keeping us safe and always taking care of us. So please, this is our time to recognize the people in your life that have helped you get here. So if you have one in your pocket or under your chair, take out your phone. I know we've been telling you not to do that for 4 years, but please take your phone out. Feel free to stand up and take a quick selfie or take a picture of the audience. This is something you will never want to forget. All right. Thank you. I just want to give a huge shout out to the family members, the loved ones that are here tonight celebrating our beautiful Quakers. Thank you so much for all you've done to get them here today. Thank you. Something that's become a little bit of a tradition in the last 3 years at the Franklin graduation is to make a special scholarship award. Because 3 years ago on June 9th, 2019, our community lost somebody who's very near to our hearts. Rubina Manson Sandlin passed away. She was a warm presence in our main office. She treated everyone who came into our building with kindness and care, and she worked tirelessly to keep the school community operating at such a high level. In so many ways, she held our school together. To honor her life and the unique and valuable contribution she made to Franklin, we award an annual scholarship in her name to the senior who does the behind-the-scenes work necessary to advance our school's mission to create an increasingly peaceful and productive society. This year, we actually get to honor two, because we had a special donation from our Alumni Association. So at this time, I'd like to invite Ms. Danae White, Rubina's dear friend, to present the Rubina J. Manson Sandlin Award for Student Leadership.
Good evening, class of 2022. You look beautiful out there. Okay, I would like to, award these wonderful young people that were recommended for this award in the honor of Rubina, who was an amazing person. This first award winner was nominated by Morgan Flake, and this is what was said. This young lady is a quiet leader. She strives for excellence in all areas, and for that reason, she has led by example. Last year, as president of Med Club, she took on the role of coordinating speakers on a panel for the district-wide virtual career day and the questions and comments that were coming in through the chat. This year, she has helped coordinate the Mental Health Spirit Week, which included designing a self-care bingo sheet. This is a team player and never one who boasts about her own accomplishments. She works hard and cares about others. She wants to become a nurse and plans to attend the University of Washington this fall. She is passionate about hiking and the outdoors. Please help me congratulate Stephanie Chan. Come on up, Stephanie. Stephanie, please join us on the stage. Okay, Stephanie's not with us, so we will get the award to her later. Okay, there is a second one that's going to be awarded this. And this second award winner was nominated by Lindsay States and Denise Leiby. And this is what was said about this student. We have known this student since 9th grade and have had the absolute good fortune to build a relationship with him. Here are some of the ways he serves our beloved Franklin community. This student occasionally sends some of his teachers emails with silly or adorable things to make them smile. He has made a PowerPoint presentation explaining why particular teachers are awesome just to bring them joy. On assignments and tests, he will draw cartoons in the margins of tests just to make his teachers laugh. He always has a smile to share, and you know he is smiling even when he's wearing a mask. He works so hard and is kind, and through his positivity and the way his every action is filled with love, makes him an essential part of our community. His love in his service, and his service is love, just like Rubina. And he deserves to be recognized for what he brings to our community. Please help me congratulate Danny Fan. Okay, we will also get Danny his award. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ms. White. It's also an annual tradition at the Franklin graduation to present the Principal's Choice Awards. As the name implies, the award recipients are at the choice of the principal. However, recommendations are sought from our staff. This year, we have 9 graduating seniors that we'd like to recognize to receive the 2022 Principal's Choice Awards. This year, because all 3 administrators are graduating with you, the class of 2022, we each chose 3. And at this time, we'll each read a short description of the student we chose and invite the student to join us on stage. Mr. Jeffrey Lamb will start us off.
Thank you, everybody. This student immigrated to Seattle 3 years ago after enduring significant hardship and loss in her young life. Here at Franklin, this student has excelled as a multilingual student despite having to support herself and navigate many government obstacles. She has been accepted into 2 nursing programs and plans to use her skills and knowledge to help others both here and in Africa. She is a reminder that another world is not only possible, she is on her way. Please join me in celebrating a perfect example of a resilient and compassionate Quaker, Fatia Ame. Fatia, if you're here, I want to welcome you on stage. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and introduce 2 additional students because these 2 need to be introduced together. How do you bring together a student body? How do you build community behind masks? These 2 students have tackled these challenges head on. They have facilitated staff professional development, mentored incoming 9th graders in our summer Power Up program, met with and challenged district leaders, and advocated for a healthier school community. They organized fun weekly games in the Commons during lunch, and they even helped us get prom this year. They emceed our first real assembly in over 2.5 years, and were 2 of the faces of one of the true highlights of our school year. They are leaders of leaders, and they represent the best of Franklin High School. Franklin will miss their daily announcements and terrible jokes of the day. We will remember their legacy of servant leadership and kindness. Please join me in honoring Delano Cordova and Sammy Casa.
Good evening, Quakers. My name is Erica Pollard, and I'm one of the proud assistant principals here at Franklin High School. So I have the pleasure of announcing 3 also award recipients. This first young man has grown exponentially the past 4 years. He's gone from shy, quiet, this is when he was a freshman, to strong, confident, and a young man ready to take on the world. His peers recognize it too, as this is demonstrated in their reliance on him, both in the classroom and on the court. And here's a little known secret, he's also a really good dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Jaden Thorne. My second student is well known for being funny, kind, and very cool under pressure. This was demonstrated when a classmate experienced a medical emergency. This student jumped into action by clearing the spot for the student and contacting their parent. This person is definitely someone that you should have on your side and in your corner. He also has a wonderful smile. Give it up for Sam Stark. And last but not least for me, a queen that is to be reckoned with, and I can't wait to see what she does. She's never let anyone or anything get in her way or stop her. She is the definition of resilience. She walks with purpose and cause and has really made an impact on the Quaker community. She's fierce and, again, a force to be reckoned with. Give it up for my Shea Hillard.
Right, just 3 more here. In the words of one of our staff members, there are a multitude of words that could be used to describe this young woman. She is intelligent, kind, strong, authentic, and pushes herself academically, yet she also understands the value of having balance in her life. She has been involved in sports and clubs throughout all of her years at Franklin, as well as in the community through volunteering. She sets high expectations for herself and is not easily discouraged from reaching her goals. She values the importance of relationship with family and peers. She recognizes that her life has purpose and embraces the joy as part of it. She shows genuine care, compassion, and support of her peers. There is no doubt she is going to have a positive impact in this world, and all of us who have gotten to be a part of her journey have been blessed by her. Join me in recognizing Judea Davis. Congratulations, Judea. I've known and I've come to appreciate and respect this next young man over the 4 years he's been at Franklin. Oh, my bad, lost it. He is a scholar, a businessman, a driven leader, a basketball player, and an all-around kind human being. As one of his teachers said, he has a positively magnetic personality. He is kind to everyone at Franklin High School. Students tell me he's wise beyond his years. Sorry, I keep losing this. And gives great advice to problems people face. He is Franklin. Thank you, Manny Brannon, for uplifting everyone at our school. This last young man is someone I have gotten to know for a number of years, and someone who has nurtured a quiet, thoughtful, reflective, and gentle spirit. He is kind and immensely creative. He is a gifted artist, and when he smiles, you can literally feel it growing from his soul until the corners of his mouth reach out for the heavens and his eyes open up to channel the sunshine into the people around him. In no uncertain terms, he lifts all of us up. His life experiences have given him the wisdom and courage to confront anything put before him, and because of that, there is no doubt he will accomplish anything his heart and mind desire. He'll start next year by continuing to commit himself to his art through muraling, and I am so proud to appreciate, recognize, and thank Willie McIntyre. And as Willie makes his way to the stage, please give it up one more time for all of our Principal Choice Scholars. Who's in the house? Who's in the house? I love y'all. Director Hersey, as the proud principal of Franklin High School, I formally present and recommend for graduation the students of the graduating class of 2022 from the Franklin High School. These students, oh dang, I missed it again. I'm not used to using phones like this, so I left my speech at the school. All right, here we go. These students have met all the graduation requirements and are deserving of the honors, rights, and privileges pertained thereto. Do you accept?
Thank you, Principal O'Connell. By the authority vested on me as School Board President of Seattle Public Schools, I hereby recognize and accept the 2022 graduates of Franklin High School and approve the granting of their diplomas. Congratulations, you've done it.
Class of 2022, it's now time to celebrate your graduation by reading your names into the record. Our ushers will now direct each individual row to stand and move to the outside of the row, where you'll be directed to the stage. As your name is read by either Kevin Marr or your senior class advisor, Yolanda Jones, please pick up your diploma shield and move to the center of the stage. You'll have an opportunity to take a picture with our wonderful photographers. Please sit down as soon as you return to your seat, and we will repeat until all students have been recognized.
Wenting Huang.
Nual Abdi.
Tudros Alaveshi Shiveshi.
Veronica Sabine Reyes Benel.
Elliot June Patterson.
Vicky Huang.
Kaylee Mai Tan Vo.
Selena Huang.
Selena Han Tran.
Kim Huang Nguyen.
Lillian Nguyen.
Jessica Ma.
Caitlin Brenda Cho.
Jenny Chow.
Cindy Tran.
Malia Raquel Ligo.
Ying Ying Zhu.
Yutong Chen.
Guilan Wu.
Jingying Deng.
Samuel Doty Madeline. Samuel Doty Madeline.
Etsub Maroon Demille.
Yiting Agnes Wang.
Junlang Huang.
Anna Dubiel.
Rodazes Tedesse Tekle.
Nahal Ahmed.
Ansel E. Abib.
Hamza Isaac Abdullah.
Sammy Jiang.
Liban Ahmed.
Najib Abdul Rahman Abdile.
Barisa Hussein Ago.
Asad Muhammad Kadi.
Jalisa Alabi.
Nico Kahul Avian.
Devaris Eliver Adams.
Anthony Avila Perez.
Hamid Kevin Ali.
Victor Ayala.
Yusuf Adams.
Pamlaku Asmar.
Mohammed Omar Abdullahi.
Fatima Hassan Abnur.
Andrew Apirath.
Manuel Antonio Avila.
Ria Afrin.
Tariq Awis.
Kisan Ash.
Rita Tariq Abud.
Rahel Lijelan Ambel.
Carol Rosario Aragon.
Maria Guadalupe Benitez Garcia.
Rueda Yanis Abdi.
Ralph Cicero Borromeo.
Rukia Kamal Badeso.
Kevon Bias.
Tyler Brown.
Howie Shaki Bermaji. Aliciana Tane Burkett.
Fatia Amin Ami.
Imani Layla Cage.
Taro Benuya.
Xiao Zhang Kai.
Emmanuel Jewel Brandon.
Cameron James Cruz.
Shunwei B.
Alyssa Durang Kalanji.
Madeline Joyce Bueno.
Xiaoyin Chen.
Jessica Chow.
Tyler Chong.
Byron Enrique Cardona Sanchez.
Jaden Luke Chow.
Casey Kawagdan Casio.
Christina Eve Ventura Credo.
Dylan An Cow.
Gianni Emmanuel Copes.
Shin Rong Kai.
Idalia Beatriz Duarte Tolentino.
Giovanni Cortez.
Malaysia Bentley.
Kayliana Angelina Koskaya.
Caitlin Dam.
Guadalupe Aureli Ruiz Cortez.
Judea Tahila Davis.
Aliyah Mohammed Campos.
Kirk Luther Globio Devereaux.
Gamchis Abde Texiso.
Jason Osea Divina.
Amy Dow.
Mackenzie Alexander Downing.
Quang Lam Deep.
Fatu Juf.
Irving Damian Garcia.
Ruta Amare Gaim.
Benjamin Dong.
Luke Thomas Folsom.
Helen Josephine Easterday.
Angeline Jimenez Feliciano.
Cameron Douglas Eberhardt.
Ashley Yvette Gaibor.
DJ Fabico.
Samrawet Michael Gebresus.
Hamadou Fesseru.
Cornell Green.
Samaya J. Gibson.
Mohammed Guhashi.
Renee Ubeli Garcia.
Owen Henry Harrison.
Clara Marie Graham.
Selena Huang.
Hamza Omar Hassan.
Ayana Elena Hernandez Kain.
Denani Hussein Hassan.
Jasmine Hernandez Cortez.
Sada Harabe.
Nayeli Alejandra Hurtado Hernandez.
Nyan San Juan.
Olivia Mayan Ho.
Natalie Maria Hernandez Lee.
Ellie Priscilla Hung.
Maishea Lene Renee Hillard.
Joey Huang.
Kurong Hu.
Hector Heras.
Caitlin Huang.
Aisha Haidara.
Mandy Huang.
Abdurrahman Ado.
Ryan Huang.
Okay, Ryan. Hajo Ibrahim.
Kudishaya Hussein.
Abdullah Jawara.
Amira Youssef Haji.
Antonio Jones.
Biftu Adam Ibrahim.
Elijah Victoria Jackson.
Muna Jalani.
Michael Linnell Jackson.
Kiria Ahmed Jamal.
Maya Jones.
Layla Simone Jackson.
Marcus Amara Johnson.
Raylan Avasa Malena Siana.
Ian John Keegan.
Mahalena Rosetta Heffa.
Amelia Kopp.
Salad Abduali Jamali.
Chan Kai.
Riley Crownbell.
Judy Kong.
Poppy Noor.
Liam Mark Lamb.
Asha Kennedy.
Tiet Lee.
Tracy Jones.
Zachary Rivera Lardizabal.
Kim Law.
Francis N. Lee.
Elena Maklam Lum.
Caleb William Lewis.
Ming Ming Lee.
Bushra Hassan.
Scott Lee.
Jean Lauren Desaya Lozano.
Jerry Lee.
Yeah, Jerry! Yeah, Jerry! Sharon Lee.
Simone Adele Lieberman.
Dajun Liu.
Jen Feng Liang.
Jasmine Monique Martin.
Wen Yin Lin.
Josh Manansala.
Mao Bin Lang.
Leslie Ruby Mendoza Mayoral.
Jose Manuel Martinez Gomez.
Quinnen Andrew Agren Mack.
Yahir Mendoza Nicholas.
Mustafa Muhammad.
Evelyn Edith Mendoza Merrill.
Genesis Victoria Monson.
Katrina Manolis.
Willie Big Will McIntyre.
Ladacia McClinton.
Katie Murphy Mulligan.
Juana Marlene Massimaj.
Talaya Nasheri MacArthur.
Delano Munchan.
Abel Nagash.
Leila Abakar Mukhtar.
Vivian Yo.
Sarah Miskin.
Kien Win.
Eden Nega.
Andy Nguyen.
Christina Huen Nguyen.
And Anthony Nguyen.
Mai Duen Nguyen.
David Lisandro Navas.
Tommy Nguyen.
Sean Ouyang.
Timothy Nguyen.
Sandra Michelle Nicolas Osorio.
Christina T. Nguyen.
Farhia Abdi Osman.
Nam Nguyen.
Doreen Jonathan Espinosa Padilla.
Karen Giselle Olan Oandes.
Marcine Rosen C. Panganiban.
Kimberly Michaela Owens.
Isabel Rose Peterson Spalding.
Nicole Torablo Pasqua.
Eamon Baum.
Walker Benjamin Parsons.
Jemiah Lachey Porter Gibson.
Jomel June Pastores.
Irene Bernardo Perez.
Yen Yi Phuc Phat.
Denise Daniela Popmarquin.
Austin Ray Pennington.
Sierra Marnie Prevost.
Lisa Pham.
William Travis Raymond.
Astruba Alexis Ponce Torres.
Franklin Hayden Reedy.
Darlene Pierre.
Alex Ridley.
Raja Rao.
Luis Mauricio Rodriguez Moore.
Ananda Redmond.
Kayla Ross.
OG Tony Robinson.
Sharia Rukun.
Godwill G. Rodriguez.
Luis Manuel Sanabria Aleman.
Elijah Ray Russ.
Eileen Estrella Rosario Victoriano.
Jordan Lee Tomas Rabanjo.
Sydney Brent Swallow.
Julio Sandoval.
Alexander Seretse.
Zachary James Sanders.
Julian Shouty.
Selene Santana.
Siraj Siraj.
Maxine Sarmiento.
Tristan Lee Stead.
Deshae Bailey Scott.
Pedro Alejandro Tapia.
Renan G. Me?
Ivan Titch.
Renan Jinhoon Kim Sansa.
Anaya Danielle Thomas.
Samuel Stark.
Knock and Tran.
Sarai Linnell Stevenson.
Linda Lee Trung.
Ava Marie Taylor.
Uriah Brielle Turner.
Jaden Allen Thorne.
Ariana Valdez Lazo.
Kevin Nguyen Trong.
Nancy Vicente Dominguez.
Donovan Nuglin Tagade.
Dan Cambong.
Christopher Isale Vasquez.
Mylin Lisa Wong.
Klein Von Chantha.
Rogelio Eduardo Shante Morales.
Brianna Alexandria Willis.
Xiaoxing Wu.
Coco Muffikin Williams.
Miao Yen Yu.
Kurt Francis Wolf.
Guodong Zeng.
Isaiah Christopher Wells.
Ying Ling Zhen.
Ying Shan Wu.
Isabella Sitali Zuniga Pender.
Hao Ning Wu. Wen Si Wu.
Aminata Tunkara.
Hayat Hayali Warsami.
Fatimata Sira.
Keelan Layden Yont.
Miriam Tesfaye.
Hawe Wubi Yosef.
Annika Nguyen.
William Sen.
Kelly Tang. Angel Dong. Anaya Glover and Isaiah Banks. Delano Valyame Cordova. Sammy Solomon Casa.
I would like to ask my ASB officers to come join me in the changing of the tassels. Franklin High School graduates, it is now the time for the time-honored tradition of moving your tassel to signify your status as a graduate. I ask you to stand as you are able and to move your tassel on the count of 3 from right to left. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations to the Franklin class of 2022.
I gotta get the bobbies in that much. Can we sit down? Let me say bye.
Graduates, families, friends, loved ones, our ceremony is nearing its completion. And on behalf of the entire Franklin staff, the Franklin community, congratulations, and we love you. I want to remind our guests that our graduates will be on the lawn of the International Fountain. That's where they can reunite with family and loved ones for pictures and however things happen after this. Our staff members right now are forming a tunnel at the back to continue to celebrate your graduation. And after the tunnel is formed, our ushers will dismiss each row in reverse order, starting at the back. Please walk through the tunnel and up to the International Fountain where you can reconnect with family, friends, and loved ones. Please stand and move to the back to form the tunnel. They have done that. Once again, congratulations. We love you, we care about you, and we all belong at Franklin High School. Back row first. We will dismiss by the back row first, y'all. I know you're happy. I know you're excited.